Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Vault Assault SMP. My name is Buzzy107 and today we got something very special. We can come in here and we can take the ingredients I have. I've stayed up a few nights just to get this done, and we can actually craft an elytra. So now I can show you guys the things that we have done with the base with wings. So if we look around, you can see that I added a little crane here carrying up some crates, and then if we come around here, I added some copper piping in, and then over here I added in two little vats that are carrying like a fuel in, and then another one that is carrying the steam up out, and then a chimney here where they are cooking some food inside the tavern. And I finally added a staircase, and if we go up inside, you can see I added in some, kitchen counter and some other things. I am going to put something here to kind of keep a villager from getting out. And then inside of these I did decoration for anybody that wants to come and stay at the tavern on the server. They have their own chests. And then if we come over here, I made myself a little area. Now this isn't going to be my home. This will eventually get turned into like another guest house, but for now it's where I'm staying because this took a lot of material to actually build this, and I'm starting to feel it. But we're going to go ahead and take this elytra and we're going to enchant it over here at our enchanter. We'll put some mending on it and unbreaking 3. Oops. Well, that'll help with whatever. But yeah, quick little fly around. You can see we got plenty of lights around here at night to keep the mobs from spawning in the tavern and around the tavern. But we do get the occasional one that spawns in. But today we are going to be doing mostly making a mine shaft and material gathering. So I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep, and then when we come back we're going to start working on actually making a properly functioning mine shaft, so we can also get some of the materials that I need, and we might run a few vaults along the way, because those are always fun. Alright guys, let me get some sleep and then we'll be right back. Alright, I came over here to Mavis's place because she said that she had some copper. So what I'm going to do, let's see. Go ahead and give her some rockets. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to get rid of some of these trees, because I do want to use this area for like I guess you could say like a building or a lead up to the tavern. And to do so, we're going to have to fill in some of these gaps. We're also going to have an area for people to actually kind of like approach the tavern. So we're going to turn this into a pathway.
One eternity later.
Right, yeah, so that gives us a good clear path to the actual water, and then we can come up here. And then we can go up here and we can actually fix, oops. We can fix what we did to this tree. I might want to eat. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get basically my inventory cleared out, and we're going to work on getting this hill to be less of like a cliff face and more of a winding path that goes all the way down to the shoreline. And then we're going to get the path decorated and possibly get some lighting. I'm going to have to see what my options are for lighting, but I want to do some lighting, some shrubbery, some flowers, and stuff like that. So we might have to go on a resource grind, because while I do have a decent amount of azalea, like bushes and stuff like that, if we go in here and we grab my leaf box and my two flower boxes out. So flower box, and leaf box. We will get the leaves out of my inventory and into here. But if we look, I don't have a lot of flowers. I've got 1 sunflower, 19 of the blue orchids, and then some poppies, and then in here I've got even less. It's kind of like just a hodgepodge of everything. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some stuff, and then we will be coming back and possibly putting in some of the flowers and stuff like that. And I want to see if I can make this one grow. I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can plant it. Yes, I can plant it. But I want to bone meal it, see if I can get it to grow. Maybe it will drop some flowers for us. But I'll bone meal what I can and try and collect what I can't. So with that being said, I will be right back. So we went ahead and off camera I kind of put in how I want the path to go. Now this isn't the like done and dusted path. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. But I figured we could go from over here, come down to the left, and then go down the right, and then come back out right here, and then I'll have like a little dock area right there. But if we look right here, you can see there's quite a bit of a distance between there. So what I want to do is, since we have this little wall here, I figured we could actually make it into an actual wall. Alright, so I'm going to figure out a fence. I'm going to let the server reset, and then we will probably go ahead and do a vault. Now I am planning on uploading the vaults to my YouTube channel as a separate video from the episodes. So if you guys want to check out the vault, feel free to come look at it. And yeah, let's go ahead and let this server reset, and then we will be back. Alright, so as you guys can see, a lot of things have changed. I've actually started going in and putting in cobblestone because I looked up some reference imaging from like different concept artists and stuff, and a lot of them use a kind of a old school Victorian style walkway, which is primarily brick. So what I did is I went in, I added in cobblestone bricks, some of the stone bricks from the, I think this is chisel. I think it's chisel mod. I'm not sure. Doesn't really tell me the mod. But anyways, went ahead and added them in, and I'm going through and I'm just changing the whole pathway down. Now I am going to be building up little areas right through here, probably putting in some houses and stuff like that, so I will have to expand this terrain out more. But I've just been kind of going in as I go, grabbing the terrain and just kind of pulling it out. Because while I did do a lot of this terrain off camera, I figured if I can pull it out some and actually like put in trees, maybe little gardens of flowers and stuff like that, because I do have, like I said, I do have my base path kind of laid out here. And what I might do, instead of just having it be a straight shot down, is have it come down, kind of curve around, and then go back that way, so that, you know, I can use more of this area for different types of trees, different types of gardens, whatever, you know, whatever I choose to make it. So I think that doing that will actually help me out a lot when it comes to making this path work. And then once we get down here to the end, probably right about here, I'll put in a little bit of a docking area, and then I'll go over there, take some sand, and make this whole area just like a sandy beach. Get rid of all of this, and just kind of have this whole area like a big sandy beach. Get some palm trees out here, and just kind of, I don't know, kind of incorporate it into the landscape a little bit better than what it already is. So we got the whole patio, well, whole pathway in, and I'm going to take you guys up it so you can see. So we go up this way first, and then we kind of turn and go up here, then turn, come around, and then up this way, and then that brings us right up here. And there will be more pathways diverging off of this one. I just wanted to get this one in because this is going to be the main one for the tavern, and I do plan on having some pathways going up that way for people that are like bypassing the tavern or aren't going to the tavern. Let's get up here on top, and I can show you guys a little bit better. Oh. Close enough. So as you can see from up here, the pathway actually goes up and around and then comes over here. And then I'm going to plan on having another pathway kind of splitting off from there and going up to here, because this is where the town is going to mainly be. Is going to be back this way, some of it up on that platform, and then my house is going to be up there. But I'm going to have, you know, these different platforms are going to have different builds, and then I'm probably going to have like a bridge going across here, because I'm planning on widening this part out more. And then I'm going to have some of the town going off into that direction over there. But my house is going to stop right up here, right up at the top. So my house will probably go right around here where this spruce tree is. That way my house can kind of overlook everything that's going on. And then I'll get all the vault stuff out and everything. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check and see how much time we have left in the video. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so we are reaching the end of the episode, but I figured I would stop on in and show you guys a couple things before we head on out. We went ahead and we went and found a lush cave, so I went and got some clay. Now trust me, that's not all the clay I got, because I've been trading it for bricks, because I do want to make some builds out of bricks on this on the server here. And I figured, what better way to do it than by getting bricks, because bricks in this mod pack have gotten a huge update. So we placed down the stone cutter that we got, and we have different kind of bricks. So we've got this one, which would make a perfect brick house, like a wall for bricks. And then we will put that one back in here, because I believe, oh, I can't turn it back, oops. Oh well. And my cat just fell. But yeah, we can take this and put it in, excuse me, take one of these and put them in here. And as you see, we have all these different tones of bricks that we can use. And then if we go here and click U for uses, we can make mossy bricks. We are able to make brick bridge supports. We're able to make cracked bricks. And then, you know, we have all the different things that we can do with the stone cutter. And then there's the whole, you know, disassembling portions, cutting, smelting, you know, all the different things that we can do. So there's a lot we can actually do with these bricks, and I am very happy with them. But I need to make me some new vault tools, because these are completely destroyed. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab all this. We're gonna grab our sleeping bag, because I never sleep in my bed anymore. And we're gonna go make a tool, mainly because I want to show you guys just like the sheer craziness that is the Vault Hunter's tool making system, because it's insane. And the thing is, like, we can't put mending on these. We can't put any kind of real things on these. So let's see, jewels. I need vault gold for jewels to get the affinity. So I need, let's see, what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 vault gold. Well, I can show you guys how to make the tool, at least. Alright, so you pick which one you want. Like, if I want the pick, the axe, the shovel, or the chromatic iron sickle, which I do need to go get my tools for that. Now, I know that I just mentioned something about the, like, what we need. And the reason why I mentioned that is because I currently have 1 vault gold. Which, I mean, I can always go get more. But I also need to do quite a bit of stuff as far as, like, I need to run a few vaults. And I'm just going to do those off camera. I'm not going to record those. Just because it's just going to be me running vaults literally just to get vault gold. for no other reason other than that. So if I grab this and I craft it, you can see level 0, worm repair, crafting, the mining speed, 9 mining speed, durability, and all that. Now if we go here, and we could craft that, but if we go in here and we put, let's say this one, 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 and this one. So if we were to put all of this stuff on, you see it would make it to where it's got 15 more mining speed. Now with this just being a sickle, it's not going to do much, but if we come here and we click on, where is it? Picking affinity. So right here. We craft that one. And then we throw that on there. It changes it to a scythe. Favorite thing to do. But we don't need all of this on here, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove the... I'm going to remove this one. So we'll keep that one. We're going to remove this one, and we'll keep this one. Well, actually, we'll remove that, and we'll keep this one because it has trap disarmament on it. We'll keep the iron. So we'll remove, well, actually, no, we'll keep the soulbound. We'll remove the item quantity. Alright, so we'll do that. We're going to add those 5 on there. So that means we have 55 left. And then we'll go here, we'll toss the scythe in. Efficiency 5. Well, I'm going to have to go get some more emeralds, but we'll add efficiency 5, we'll add silk touch and unbreaking 3. And then this will be a perfect work, like a perfect work tool. Now if I go over here, I believe that if I take these, yes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get rid of some of those just so I can put them in here, because I do need the gemstones to be able to get, you know, whatever it is I need. And I got to run some more vaults. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but we did get quite a bit that I wanted to get done. And yeah, now we got a new tool. So hopefully next episode I will have that tool fully kitted out. I need to get quite a bit of gold, but that will come. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys.